this is Chad Garber, and in this video I am doing a MainStage 3 demo. Now, I was using my Logic Pro, and I went to File, and I saw something that said Learn about MainStage, and so I did, and I bought it for 30 bucks. Basically, MainStage is basically like turning your computer into a live, like a kind of a rig. You can do different instruments on it and all this stuff, but I'm using it as a guitar rig, basically. And it allows me to have all these cool different effects. And so I'm just going to do a demo review, and this is going to be more like a live streaming. I'm not going to like cut out all the silence and all that. I'm just going to go through the next 25 minutes or so and just kind of go through different sounds. Now, the way I had to set it up was a little bit tricky. Once I opened up MainStage, I had to go to the audio settings and choose my audio device. Now, my audio device is an XR18 Behringer. It's a mixer, and so I had to choose the XR18 in the audio settings. But then I plugged in my guitar to track 12, and so I also had to tell MainStage to go to input 12. I was having trouble figuring that out for some reason. But and maybe I'll do a video later on how exactly to do that. Unfortunately, I can't show you the screen because my live stream setup is still kind of messed up, and so I can't really show you the screenshots. But in a later video, I probably will. But I did run into forgetting to turn it to input 12, whatever input you have on the mixer. The other thing that I figured out is that even though I'm going through the 12th input on my mixer, I had to mute it. I had to mute it so it wouldn't come, so the clean, the raw guitar would not combine with the distorted guitar. Like, I'll show you for instance. Like, here's what without me muting line 12. You could hear both guitars. You could hear both the raw and the effects. And so oddly enough, I mute it, and so my tracks are all muted on the mixer, and then it just shows the Logic or the MainStage sounds. Anyway, so that was the big things I ran into, so maybe that'll help you if you're using it. 30 bucks. It was all for 30 bucks, and I was thinking I'm trying to get a better recording sound anyway, and so I figured MainStage is a good place to start. I know it does a lot more than I even am using it for. I'm just using it for guitar stuff. I'm just going to go through, like I said, demo some of the different sounds and review it kind of. And so here's one of the sounds I've already set up. It's called Modern Classic. Again, I hate that I can't show you this, but if I go into the, there's also a pedal board. And basically, when you choose some of these presets, it sets up a bunch of effects it's kind of like a Logic Pro track, and it sets up all these effects. And you got an amp, you got like pedal board, then you got noise gates and channels EQs and all this stuff. And the presets are kind of set up with that. They all kind of show up when you choose whatever. But you can choose like the pedal board, and then the pedal board gives you all these other pedals that you can manipulate. And so it's kind of cool. And you can pick these different presets of the pedal boards as well. Something that says complete pedal boards. Let's go to like double down octave, for instance. Let's see what that does. That's pretty wicked. That's wicked sounding. That's wicked. All right, so then it has various. It's got 2 Dr. octaves. Let's go for another different one. Let's see. We have, again, right now we're using the amp, just the Modern Classic amp. There's so many settings you can change, but we're using the Modern Classic amp, and I'm just manipulating the presets of the metal board. If I can get back to it, that is. Go back, go back, go back, go back. It's closing everything but that one. That's interesting. All right, close that. Alright, so now we're doing the pedal board, complete pedal board rig. So let's go for like, for instance, let's do Big Bad Bass. I guess that's for a bass guitar. right, what about, and again, I'm going to go to another video where I'll do the actual screenshots as I'm doing it, but maybe this will just get your appetite wet. Maybe you'll, if you have Logic Pro already, spend 30 bucks. I don't know if it costs that much without the Logic Pro. Maybe it does, I don't know. But this will just show you what some of the sounds it can do. Chewy, booey, burn, burn, that can't be good. It's not bad. As far as like the delay, there's not a whole lot of... It's barely noticeable. There's a tiny little delay between what you hear and what you play, but barely. Latency, there's barely any latency. Sounds pretty good. It's not bad, okay. Let's see here. And I'm just experiencing these the first time too. I guess we'll go from the top. Boutique board. Boring. There's nothing boring so far, that's for sure. Boutique gift or grit. A lot better than I found earlier. I'm really happy with it. I gotta say, it'd be hard to get these sounds with the Boss alone. I love the Boss, but I don't think you can get all these. You can get all these sounds with the Boss Katana alone, even with the software you're using online. All right, let's go for British Blues. Let's turn off the pedal board real quick, okay? Here's without the pedal board. Okay, so that's the distortion without the pedal board. It's just the amp. That's kind of cool. All right, so now I put the British Blues in. I gotta say the stereo mix is really good. I'm digging this thing. This is cool. Very cool. I got all kinds of possibilities now. We already did the chewy chewy burn. I don't know why they call that classic country. I'm not going to be thrilled with that because I'm distorted anyway. Not bad for a classic country. Alright, let's go to, we got about 15 minutes left. Again, I'm not going to edit all this stuff out. I'm just going to put it up as kind of like a live stream. I'd like to do a live stream. And I'd like to do a live stream with the stinking screenshots. I got to figure out why my audio is not working on my OBS. But this will have to do temporarily. I was so excited I wanted to show you how cool this is. Alright, for 30 bucks. Okay, so clean versus crunch. I don't know what that means. Because I'm using distortion on the amp anyway, so let's go back to the next one. Cool jazz, all these aren't going to matter because I'm using distortion. Dirt spinner. Man, this is awesome. I'm digging this. Double down octave, we just did dub reggae. Again, I got distortion on it, so I'm kind of messing up some of the sounds, but I like it. 80s metal. Let's see what that flanger, turn off the echo. '80s pop rock. I'm about to change amps eventually to get this to make them sound different. Fascinating flange. Still going. That's one heck of a delay. All right, flashback wall. Got massive delays on these things. Delay. There are so many different effects, like in so many combinations. Funkadella. I got this massive amount of. I gotta see if I turn out a distortion on the actual amp because I think it's making everything sound the same. Let's see here. Go down on the gain. Yeah. Sounds like you can accomplish pretty easily. Grit and grind. Ear piercing. Cool though. I like the echo. Helium. That's just odd. Kind Kind of cool though, still industrial damage. Gotta get some volume down. It's a little bit too ear piercing, some of these sounds are. Alright. Let's go to Jazz Fusion. I'm not a big jazz player. What is this? Lucius modulation. Interesting. Let's go to modern country. I think we just did that one. Let's see how it sounds like with all the distortion. Not bad. There's a lot of good sounds here. I got lots of possibilities to do interesting things with. Modern metal wah, I don't know where. Whoa, it's too loud. It's too something. It's too high pitched. I'm gonna go somewhere else. I don't like that one. I mean, it's probably good. It's just too noisy. Multi-phase personality. Pretty cool. We got about 5 more minutes and we gotta close out, but let's see what else is there. And this, we're not even gonna touch on most of the stuff. 1984. That might sound good with distortion, but I don't like it. Maybe it is. Maybe we should put some distortion on it because that might be referring to Van Halen. Put it back down to 5. Got about 5 more minutes. Let's see here. Let's get if we can find another cool one real quick before we gotta go. And again, I'm gonna make more of these because there's obviously just ridiculous amounts of combinations I can make. Old school R&B. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give me a like. If you don't, then give me a thumbs down. What? Yeah, someone, no, server. Alright, so I guess that's all. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel.